So one of the areas most transformed by the internet and mobile revolutions was media and advertising. And as we enter an age of visually immersive technology, we believe those same areas are again primed for disruption. And this is the topic of the latest Artillery Intelligence briefing. So one of AR's key benefits is that it can enhance upper funnel advertising, such as brand awareness through playful AR lenses that demonstrate or visualize products in 3D. But it can also live at the bottom of the funnel where transactions happen. If you consider tools like Google Lens that let users point their phone at objects to contextualize or even purchase them. And these AR interactions are increasingly leading into transactional features. And that range really makes AR advertising map to the formats that advertisers have been using for years. We have impression-based display advertising and direct response search advertising, and those same modalities will develop in AR with similar dynamics and user intent. So more importantly, is it working? So we're seeing early proof points that are encouraging. So for example, House's AR furniture visualizations boost consumer purchase intent by 11x. ASUS saw 10x greater engagement with AR ads on Facebook Messenger compared with non-AR benchmarks. And Kia achieved a 46% boost in dealer inventory searches and a 20% boost in phone calls to dealers from its car visualization campaign on Facebook Messenger. And one of the takeaways from these and several other campaigns we examined is to further validate that AR has the rare ability to be a full funnel medium because it spans the awareness stage and also product interactions and on to finished conversions. And we're seeing those transactional functions increasingly open up on Facebook and Snapchat, and we actually believe that Instagram is next given its 400 million active stories users. But it's not all positive signals. So one common metric for AR's advertising's opportunity is scale. And yes, there are 762 million AR-compatible smartphones by our calculations. But the more relevant figure is the subset of 152 million active AR users, which seems like a lot, but it's not really enough to get reach-driven brand advertisers excited. So session lengths are also limited by mobile AR due to arm fatigue, so that further limits available ad inventory. And another challenge is that brand advertisers are famously slow to adopt new technologies. And in the case of AR, they're explicitly doubting the ROI, according to a lot of survey data that we examined. So there's clearly a disconnect because campaigns are indeed showing strong ROI. So that tells us that a lot more education is needed, and there will be that kind of advertiser learning curve that we saw throughout the smartphone era. So based on a lot of those factors, how big is the AR ad opportunity? So we peg it at $167 million today, growing to $2.6 billion by 2022. And that correlates to an active user base that grows to about 1.2 billion users by 2022. It also consists primarily of display-oriented ad formats like AR lenses. But over time, we believe will shift to search-based advertising like Google Lens, which is more technologically complex, including computer vision and the AR cloud, but as it develops, lots of value will be created by a high intent and commercially oriented use case that drives up premiums on those campaigns. So that just scratches the surface. You can see more in our full report, including lots of original data. But as a final thought, we have an additional layer of confidence in AR's ad opportunity as it's being driven by massive investments by tech giants, especially ad-dominant businesses like Facebook and Google, which are otherwise known as the ad world's duopoly. So they're highly motivated to protect and grow multi-billion-dollar ad businesses. And that level of investment and competition, we believe, will drive the sector and create an ecosystem of supporting parts that contain lots of gaps for opportunity.